Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Graves game, and Graves is going to go bottom lane for us, probably with Janna. I would assume as much. He has heal, Janna has exhaust. I'm totally happy with this. There is nothing else to say. So he's up against Vayne Soraka. Soraka bringing the clairvoyance, and we don't see a whole lot of clairvoyance anymore nowadays, because it's just no good anymore. It used to be good because you got to scout around with it quite a lot, but nowadays with the longer cooldown and the fact that it's just it's up less. So if you cast it, it stays up less. I mean, so the overall usefulness is just gone down completely. And it seems that nobody uses it anymore. So yeah, the exhaust is kind of the new support spell here. So no spectator mode, which is going to be, kind of something I have to get used to again, because I like spectator mode. So guys, turn it on. Go to your LoL replay, open the options, it's in the top right, the little gear icon. And there will be spectator mode replay something. They changed the name actually for this new patch, for the new patch of LoL replay, but I forgot what they called it. It's something with spectator. I'm pretty sure you can find it. It's one of the checkboxes in the bottom part. It's turned off by default, and you have to turn it on manually. So if you haven't done that yet, please do that if you want to submit replays at some point. Also, if you're reviewing your own replays, it can be rather useful, because it still has all the things that this has, except for the shop. You cannot visit the shop in the replays in the spectator mode. For the rest, it's all the same. So doing Graves because I hadn't done him in a while. And I was actually going to do another game. I was going to do a Volibear game. But unfortunately the Volibear game that was sent to me was not the game that actually was in the email. So it was the wrong game. Guys, if you send me an email, please check two things. Whether it's actually you attached the game to the email. And two, whether the email or the game you attached is actually the game you wanted to attach, because I get so many games that are, or emails that are either without a game attached, or they just, instead of having no game attached, they have the wrong game attached, and that happens like twice a day. So just so you understand how often that is, because and that is just very annoying, of course, if someone says to me, yeah, I have a card to spend to kill and I go 26-0, then obviously I want to see that game. But if you don't attach the replay, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I sent you an email then, saying that you forgot the replay, but some people will actually throw away the replays right after sending it to me, and that is very painful, of course, if that happens with a pentakill or something like that. Yeah, that being said, let's check out what everyone has. Lots of boots and potions. No healing support for this Graves, so he has to deal with boots and potions. And Graves actually does that as well. Graves could have gone for the Doran's Blade here. Probably would have been better, because she has a similar range to Graves, although I think Graves' range is a little bit bigger, but it's not a big deal. So it's not like if you go up against Caitlyn. It is oh, this is ranked, by the way. This is ranked solo queue. I forgot to tell you that. But anyhow, that's why everyone is probably buying the correct item. So we haven't seen Warwick in lane yet, which is why his items are still invisible. Also his minions are still invisible. And yeah, Fiddlesticks starting off with the Doran's Ring, that is fine. So Fiddlesticks actually in mid here. He has been buffed in one of the recent patches, and he seems to be doing pretty well in mid nowadays. So yeah, that's awesome, of course, to getting the utility of a champion back. Although, yeah, Fiddlesticks could have stayed out of the game for my, for me, because I find him really annoying to deal with. Which is, of course, the way he's supposed to be. So it has nothing to do with me thinking he's a bad champion or a bad design. He's just designed to be super annoying for the enemies. And oh, Graves, are you going to get stunned? No, very, very bad play on this, what's her name? Vainspart. She could have gotten a kill there easily, because Janna is out of mana, so she can't really help out the Graves too much. And if she landed a stun there, that would have been so good. She would have been able to do a lot of damage. Well, first of all, the stun does a lot of damage. Then she gets to do 2 basic attacks and a tumble. And that would probably have killed the Graves. So you never do that against Graves. You never go on the side of her when she's here. You never go stand over here. You always go stand over here, because you don't want to get stunned against that wall. And without the wall, yeah, it's just 100 damage or something like that. I don't know exactly the amount of damage. I think it's something like 100 damage. But that is no problem. And if you stand over here and she stands over here, then you're even going to get shot in the direction of your turret. So she even helps you escape. That's all. So anyhow, we see that Warwick actually started off boots and potions as well in the jungle. He got the first blood there, and it seems that Annie got a kill on Fiddlesticks. Unfortunately, we cannot see the other lanes without the spectator mode on, and that is why you turn it on. It allows me to rewind to watch kills again if they happen on other lanes, so I can just follow that one lane that I'm interested in and then see the other kills, even though I'm not focusing on those lanes. So it's a total improvement on every part. The only down thing is that it takes about 2 megabytes more, how do you call that, bandwidth? No, it's not actually bandwidth, but you get the point. You have to spend 2 more megabytes on downloading the game, let's say, during an average game, so a 35-minute game. And yeah, that is the only downside. But yeah, 2.5 megabytes or 2 megabytes, sorry, for 35 minutes. That is nothing. I mean, the replay files normally are about 5 megabytes, so it goes from 5 to 7. And that's not a problem for most people. I can imagine that if you have mobile internet, or if you have some kind of internet that doesn't really go very well with this game for some reason, or I don't know, for whatever reason, well, I guess you will have lags then anyway. But yeah, it doesn't add a whole lot of strain on your internet connection. Oh, too aggressive. Yeah, they're not going to get anything done, especially with the armor buff. He's going to lose a lot of minions because of this. That was not a good engage. I mean, Janna going after that, okay. But yeah, that's about it. Janna could have done a little bit of damage, but he shouldn't have done anything. So Darius seems to have died to, or in the top lane there. I don't know why Janna said worst jungler ever. Oh, did he take the blue? Oh, yeah, now he died. Yeah, he did take the blue, and now he gave it away. So Darius, yeah, he is a jungler only for Freak. So Freak plays him as a jungler, but for the rest of us, he is not a good jungler. He can of course work as a jungler. I showed you that on the first day he came out. Showed a couple of games with Saint Vicious playing him as a jungler. He seemed to do very well with him. But yeah, since he is completely retardedly overpowered, and he was even worse back then, yeah, it was kind of easy to go or to use him as a jungler. I mean, you can use anyone as a jungler if you're better than the opponents are. But yeah, the skill set that he has is not really suited for the jungle, except for the Q, the Decimate, that one. That is good for the jungle, but for the rest, yeah, his innate is decent, but yeah, for the rest, not a whole lot he can do in the jungle. Yeah, he can gank pretty well though. I mean, by pulling someone towards him and then just using the Decimate on them, and I don't know what the last skill is he has. I think that's a passive skill. Anyhow, yeah, this time going on the Soraka would be good. And no, don't use the ultimate. No. Takes 2 tower shots for no good reason. And oh, Warwick coming in here, and he is going on the Soraka, but Soraka obviously, yeah, she had a lot of heal available. She has heal as her Q, as her R, and maybe even as... Oh no, she didn't have it as a summoner. We saw she had the Clairvoyance. So yeah, he made the mistake of turning back. We saw that Warwick used his flash over here, and he should have ran back all the way. That way Warwick might have still caught him, but Vayne might have not caught up. I'm pretty sure he would still be dead, but yeah, who knows. Maybe he was lucky and would have gotten a quick draw out of that. Wow, that was excellent play by Vayne. But she is really low, and are they going to be able to do anything about that? No, Annie flashing over. Come on. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot where he was. But Annie gets killed. But yeah, he picks up the kill on Vayne, so that's good. It's just, it's unfortunate that Annie had to die, but there was nothing they could do. Annie was too low, should have flashed earlier. And now going on this Soraka, but Soraka is back at her turret, and look at that heal, man. That heal is so powerful, 40 AP on her. And that means she's going full AP runes. And yeah, it pays off. I mean, it gets you a lot more heal. Also does a lot more damage on your E and Q. And all in all, it is just a great thing to have. So Janna helping out the mid lane a little bit, although I don't think that Annie actually needed that. Annie is 2-1. Yeah, she died there to the Soraka, which is, yeah, no big deal. It's better than dying to the mid lane or to, well, to any other carry. But yeah, she's 66 minions and Fiddlesticks has 71, so she's a little bit behind there. But she was pushed up to her turret, which makes her able to farm that pretty well. She has her stun up though, so she should be able to do pretty well against the Fiddlesticks with a stun. Because as Annie, you can have your stun up whenever you want, if you play it correctly. Especially if you, I don't like to do that, but if you have your Molten Shield, so if you put 1 point in that, you can charge up your shield really quickly and then land it on someone like Fiddlesticks, so that the drain does nothing. Very nice burst coming out there, and oh, that was excellent. And there is Soraka. Soraka is going to, yeah, she's going to be fine. She does have a blue buff here from Annie. At least I think it's from Annie. I don't think she pulled off the blue buff on her own. No. That's all the way over there, because our blue buff was still up. And it now went to Darius, because Darius is a moron. So if they're going to lose this, because I don't know, people have been sending me games where they lose, even though they are doing very well. But yeah, this is not a good ward spot, by the way. You need to ward over here. Because there is already a ward over here, and then you have both entrances. And the fact that someone can jump in from behind, that almost never happens. I mean, enemy does have fiddlesticks, so I guess it is possible. But still, if fiddlesticks comes in, you just run out and be done with it. I mean, you have a smite, they don't have, or he doesn't have a smite, so... Yeah, fiddlesticks would come in with his ultimate then. And otherwise, yeah, if they flash in, that would be ridiculous. And Warwick always comes in from the front. There's no way he's going to flash in there and then try to steal it, and yeah, I don't know. So anyhow, the bottom lane matchup is pretty equal, I think. At least it should be 70 to 77. So yeah, pretty equal. Both of them have 2 kills. Vayne died once more, but that's really not the point. Yeah, Graves should just really concentrate on getting these last hits like he's doing now. Not go after the enemies too much. Obviously, if you see an opportunity to harass, then you should do so. But yeah, he missed 2 minions for that little bit of damage. And since they have a Soraka in the lane, they shouldn't really do that. But this, of course, is excellent. And Graves gets a double kill out of that, even though Annie did all of the work. I'm sorry to say, but Annie's bear was fantastic. That was a great Tibbers. And yeah, another stun going off. As I said, Annie can have her stun up pretty much whenever she wants. And especially if you have the Molten Shield, she does have the Molten Shield and has it up again. So you can see how quickly that can charge up. Because if you use your Q on minions, you don't even have to lose a lot of mana on that. But you only have to Q the minions once, and then you can use all of your other spells to get the stun back up. Unfortunately, Darius missing his hook there. He is still going to get 1 hit on, but backed off for some reason. Really no reason for him to back off. Going to get another Q on. And yeah, someone is going to come over here. Wow, the clairvoyance going down over there. And hi, how you doing? So yeah, that was unfortunate, but yeah, we saw him coming in. So they should have stunned him. They have Janna with her with 2 abilities to do so. Okay, her ultimate wasn't up, so and everyone gets killed. So Graves, it's all up to you, dude. You and Vladimir, I guess. They're going to take a turret because of this. No, the enemy might have gone for Baron, but they're not going for it. And why? Oh, this guy still had his ultimate up. Wow. Yeah, that's a great pull, but is he going to get away? I think not. But he might. No. And not grabbing the kill. Soraka doing a good heal there. Yeah, unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So the enemy is not going to really pressure the turret here, even though they could. And 3 versus 2 over here. Oh, but 2 enemies in the bush. And they are going to grab the Soraka. And finally some feed on this dude, the Darius. Annie, dude, what are you doing? Annie tower diving like a boss, like the boss she isn't. And going to almost die because of that Warwick ultimate. Fortunately they do grab 2 kills there and lose nobody. Annie needs to back off. She has no heal. They have no heal on the team in general. And wow, so much damage. Yeah, and he needs to really back off. She has been lucky so far, but now with Nasus coming in, yeah, you can't really one-shot Nasus unless he's building stupid stuff. And he's not really building stupid stuff. He's going to. I mean, this pickaxe says, I want to build damage. And that is not smart. On Nasus, what you want to build is super duper tanky. And otherwise, I'm going to call you, that's not smart. I want to build damage. Now, anyway. Yeah, Graves going to go top lane, farm it up a little, and Vladimir was in top lane, farming it up a little. And he is going on this guy. Okay, that is risky. Well, I guess he has been battling him for most of the game, because both of them were the top laners. And he should know how strong this, how much farm the Nasus has. Nasus, of course, a great late game champion. If you can farm up that Q, and you can build all kinds of defensive items, maybe some cooldown reduction, but mostly defensive items. I mean, you have the Frozen Heart for cooldown reduction, and well, and everything you want. Wow, Annie being really aggressive here, earning that prom queen dress, and getting another kill there. And they are going bottom lane here. So currently 15 to 10. That is an excellent score as a team. It gives you great confidence in your ability to win this game. And I don't know if the dragon has been taken yet. I know they took it once. But no, it is in fact up. Annie gets killed. I don't know where, but she got killed somewhere. No, can't see her body. Maybe I completely missed it. And Darius is going to get pushed out of there. Graves in the meantime, yeah, just happily split pushing there. And going to almost kill this turret. Get some damage on Vayne. Could have done probably 2 more shots. But wants to stay safe, which is smart. 2 more shots wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have taken down the turret. And it would have put him in some danger. Oh, he needs to get out of there. Can he steal it with his ultimate? That's the big question. The question on everybody's mind. Can he steal it with his ultimate? No. Yes, he can. Wow. That was nice. He did steal it. I thought it wouldn't be in range, but he stole it, man. So missed smite there by the enemies. I don't know if the jungler was there even, but at least they missed their opportunity. Yeah, the jungler was definitely there. And Warwick, oh, Warwick actually getting the kill instead of getting killed by that the ultimate from Darius. That would have killed him because the Vladimir ultimate was on him, and that increases all damage by 12% or something like that. Oh man, that was an epic dragon steal. Very nicely done. But yeah, now the enemy team is going to push in. They lost 3. So yeah, the enemy team should be able to push this in. Oh, Janna, that was not a good ultimate. Blowing everyone away from the bear. You want the bear to do the damages. Yeah, apparently nobody realizing that he got the dragon steal there. A miss on the Darius ults, but they get the kill anyway. So yeah, excellent steal. And that's just the way. Yeah, the only way he could he could do that was with his ultimate, and yeah, he took a shot and actually landed it perfectly. But the damage here is about 500. 500, yeah. So yeah, there's really no reason for the enemies to lose that. Oh, he misses the ultimate, but still gets the kill. Yep. And they're going to run out. No, quick draw, dude. There we go. Don't turn back, just run. Although they're going to go on Vladimir here. And is he good? Yeah, just stop, save Vladimir. No, kill this dude. Yeah, we saw the Janna coming in, and Annie was coming up as well, but Annie was too late. Janna would have been in time to help with the harassment a little. There's a ward over here from the enemy team, or it just timed out. That could also be it. Annie really low, but gets the Janna shield. Janna ulting, but yeah, it's not good enough. And she is going to die. Both of them are going to die. So Soraka stealing a lot there. That was really an unnecessary steal. They had that kill. Soraka already stole 2 kills. And yeah, it's a big deal when you have multiple assists. It's not a big deal when you only have 1 assist. No, behind you. Yeah, of course she runs into that bush, dude. Wow. Very lucky on the Q there, I have to say that, but well played, because he was actually going to die anyway. So it's 18-17. They kind of lost a lot of their lead by yeah, they went 15-10 in the early game. So how did this happen? Yeah, mainly that dragon resulted in 3 kills, so that already puts the enemy well, 2 kills behind instead of 5. And then yeah, the general noobiness of this guy, and well, the double kill on Annie plus Janna just over here, that was pretty random as well. She bought another Oracles, really? She has 1 gold item. She can't afford another Oracles. Yeah, Oracles are really kind of an item that everyone gets because, well, it's done in high elo. But you should really think about what you're doing. You're spending 400 gold on, well, on something that may not be useful at all, because the enemies may not ward. And if you want to remove the wards from the Baron, for example, just buy a pink ward. The pink ward will stay there even if you die. And you won't be, well, the big target, because Soraka and Janna are the big targets for this team, or for both teams. She still has only 40 AP, so no per level runes. I thought she might have some per level runes in there, just to make sure that she's useful in the late game. Going for this Vayne, and oh man, come on. Yeah, at least they get some kills here. Or Annie. Yeah, Annie gets a lot of kills here. And yeah, the last kill was over here. So Annie currently 8-4, Graves 7-5, so they are the carries here. They're supposed to be the carries. So, but Vladimir has 200 minions. That is quite a lot more than the 115 and 137. 200 minions. That is pretty impressive. I mean, that is, let's say 90 over this one. Something like that. Almost 100 over this one actually. But 90 minions is 6 kills. So, just so we're clear on that, so Vladimir currently is at 10-2 compared to the 7-5. Compared to this dude, he's at 9-2, and she's at 8-4. So he is currently in the gold lead, it seems, or well, Annie is probably in the gold lead, but Annie has some great items here. She has a lot of damage, although I would like to see the Rod of Ages on her, because she needs the extra HP. She is so much of a target there. Annie gets shut down, and yeah, she just has this bullseye on her head. It's like being Teemo or Heimerdinger. They are the big targets for the enemy teams. Come on, quick draw into escape. Don't look back. He's going to get killed here. Oh, that was so close. But they do get out. Almost dies to that Warwick. But almost is not good enough. So Darius in some trouble here. And Janna kind of trying to distract him, probably slowing him there. Nicely done. Wow. And we're back to kind of the relaxed part of the game, where everybody is going to try to farm a little, get some buffs, get some minions from the jungle, and of course the red buff just got stolen by Warwick. And yes, the small minions are still available, so that's 12 gold. That is of course an epic amount, 12 gold. And they are going for dragon here after this blue buff, and for God's sake, give the blue buff to Annie for once. And he does pick it up, fortunately. So no ward on dragon here. And how about checking that bush, Janna? Janna, that bush. Check it. Check the bush. She still runs past it, but it's all good. They got the dragon. But that's such a common ward spot. You need to check the common ward spots. You need to know them. Otherwise, why would you get this item? Janna was ready to use her ultimate there, but it was not necessary. And you can see Fiddlesticks in the late game is so easily distracted or killed, because if you can make sure that he can't drain, as you can see, he has no sustain, only the spell vamp, and the spell vamp only works on the drain. So if you can disrupt that drain, which every champion can, then he's not very useful. Well, of course his ultimate and his fear are still pretty annoying to deal with, but in general, yeah, you can get some magic resist if he's really getting fed, but it's not a big deal. And this dude should be dead. Come on, kill her. Yes, he got her. And Warwick doing some epic actions there, but that's not going anywhere. Annie killing... Wow, Annie actually killed Vayne there. That was unexpected. I did not expect her to be able to do that. So that's the fear, and there goes the drain. The drain really not doing enough, because he didn't fear the right person. And they are going to attack this this first turret. It should go down. Come on. Yeah, there it goes. Graveson in the meantime taking down this turret, although he should help over here, because that turret has more HP than this turret. They should have had this turret down already. Vladimir is tanking the turret there, but he doesn't really care. He has plenty of HP. And yeah, he gets extra HP from all the AP he built. That's his innate ability. And Graves taking down another... Oh no, that's Darius, sorry. Darius taking down another turret. Graves is over here taking this red buff. I don't know why he's not pushing with his team. They could have easily taken down both turrets and about half the Nexus. So getting... Darius finally starting to do the damage. He is now 6 and 4. And he should be able to take down... Yeah. To take down anyone, I wanted to say, but he did take down the Warwick. Warwick has a lot of HP, so if he can take down Warwick, he can take down anyone, except for this one maybe. Let's see what he's building. Yeah, tanky stuff, so that's good. Well, not really tanky stuff, you shouldn't build this on him, but Yeah, whatever. You should build tanky stuff, not HP. HP is not tanky stuff, by the way. Tanky stuff is armor, magic resists. And a turret goes down on the Nexus, and they should be able to finish it right now. Come on, just attack that. Going for the... Yeah, that was not smart by Darius. Darius allowing him to drain that, and if he just saved that that pool for the moment this drain started, you get a much easier kill. So anyway, nice play. As I said, hadn't done him in a while. A very all over the place action game, but a very nice one. So thanks for sending this, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.